Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today I have got a couple of products that I wanted to share with you because I feel quite proud of myself for finally finishing these items. Most of them are kind of like base face, if that makes sense, like foundation and concealer. I've also got an eyebrow pencil and a lipstick. I did want to have more products, but I haven't really finished anything at the minute, so yeah, this is what I've got so far. I'm actually quite excited about doing this video because obviously as a beauty lover it's always so satisfying to finish a product that you've been using for a while, especially when you feel like you're always using it and you're just not getting through it. I don't know, I always get really excited about finishing a product. I don't know why, that's just me. Yeah, so let's crack on with the video. But before I do, if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me, and I would really love it if you just hit that subscribe button down below, the little red one down there. I would really love it if you were to hit that, and even maybe give this video a like and maybe even comment, letting me know that you like this video from me and you want to see more. So yeah, now we can get into it. I'm going to start off with the oldest. That sounds gross, but yeah, the oldest product that I have in this little bundle so far, and it's the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation. This is obviously in the shade True Ivory. It's skin perfecting full coverage foundation with SPF 20 in it. Obviously this is probably something that you've all used, you will probably love it. Honestly, this is probably my most favourite foundation from Rimmel, mainly just because I just prefer the coverage on it. The colour is really good as well. Like when I say that, I mean like it matches me really well. That's what I mean by that. I was like, what do I mean by that? But yeah, I mean, this has been in my collection for a little while, and I'm so glad that I have actually finished it now. It took me quite a long while because I had about 4 or 5 different foundations in my collection, and obviously I like to alternate them. You know, I don't like to just stick with the same foundation all the time. I like to alternate them so that like if I forget about one, it's not going to go bad or anything, so that they're always being used kind of thing. You get me? You get me. But yeah, so that is that first one, and honestly I'm so proud of myself for finishing this because I think I've had this since I mean, this is probably going to sound really gross. Oh no, it actually says it expires in 24 months from obviously opening it. So I mean, I've had this from the start of the year. So yeah, I'm pretty glad that I finished it. I mean, it probably looks a little bit, but it is definitely finished with. It's completely empty, and it's literally, it literally just pumps air out onto my hand. So it is done with. So that can be thrown now. So the next item is this lipstick. This is probably the second oldest, which sounds really gross. This lipstick is also from Rimmel. This is in the shade 210 Fancy, and it's from their Moisture Renew collection. I don't know whether they still have this collection or not. They might have changed the packaging for it, which means, you know, this is probably pretty old. So yeah, I mean, I used to love this lipstick so much. I mean, I've literally worn it right the way down. Like, you physically cannot see that anymore. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I used to really love this. The only thing is, after a little while, I don't know whether it's because it's going bad or whatever, but it does actually have a little bit of glitter in the lipstick, and I didn't really like that because it kind of felt a little bit gritty on my lips. But the colour of this is really nice. It's like a really nice light pink nude. I don't know if that's going to really pick up properly, but yeah, I'm just showing you the bottom just so you can get a rough idea of what the colour was, and in case you missed like the shade name and everything. So I'm so happy that I finally finished that. Honestly, I felt like I was never going to finish that because again, it took me a long time, because obviously I do have several different lipsticks in my collection, and obviously I like to alternate them, and obviously this colour is more of like a spring summer colour than a winter autumn colour. Actually I don't have anything on my lips today, so now time for next thing, and that is this concealer from Maybelline. This is the Instant Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover Concealer with something berry and something. It's the one with the little sponge tip on it, but yeah, this is completely empty. I mean, there's probably a little bit left in the sponge, but like, that's probably gone a bit manky now. I actually finished this up recently, and I was so happy to, because this is such a good concealer, which probably makes it a little bit weird on why I was happy to finish it, but it just means I can just go out and purchase a new one, because this is such a good concealer for under the eyes and you know, highlighting and, you know, even spot concealing. It's such a good concealer. A lot of people said that it was a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but I mean, I've not tried the Tarte Shape Tape yet. I haven't been lucky enough to get my hands on it, because it is actually quite hard to get your hands on in the UK. But from what I've seen, I wouldn't necessarily say that it is a dupe for it. The coverage and the thickness and everything is definitely there, but I don't know, maybe in the future if I ever do get my hands on the Tarte Shape Tape, then I would probably have to compare them, but honestly, anyway, we're not talking about the Tarte Shape Tape. Yeah, but this concealer, if you've not tried it, it is actually really good. This is in the shade Light. There is a lighter one that you can get called Neutralizer, I believe, and that's supposed to like be even better for like dark circles and stuff like that. So I might try that one next time. But obviously this one is still a good one to get. And it's also very easy to apply. You literally just twist it up and just run it under your eyes and your nose, forehead. Literally, you can get so much, like you can get like all of this covered, all your forehead, down your nose and on your chin, or wherever you want to put your, that sun is right in my eyes, because of course, while I'm filming, oh, I can't even see. Hi. The sun's right in my eyes, so let's just film down here. It's ridiculous to film with sunglasses when the sun's in your eyes. Things I will close the blinds, but then you wouldn't be able to see me. And it's like, problems with needing to use natural daylight. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm going to take the sunglasses off now. And I'm going to hope that there is another cloud that goes over that sun very quickly. Alright, just to like get the sun out my eyes for a minute. Yeah, that was the Maybelline Instant and Anti-Age, the Eraser Eye Perfect and Cover concealer. Basically, it's the like same one as the Age Rewired, I believe. I think it is the same one. I mean, it's in the same bottle anyway. So yeah, that's a good one if you're interested in looking for a good concealer. You don't necessarily need to be the age for it, but yeah. So the next thing that I have is this E.L.F. foundation. Foundation. It's the flawless finish one, I do believe. It doesn't have the actual name of the foundation on the packaging, but which is kind of annoying because you know, sometimes you forget and everything. This is oil free with SPF 15 in it. This is more of a tinted kind of sun cream, so I suppose you could call it a BB cream or something. I wouldn't necessarily say that this, if you're not really into full coverage, this is a very light coverage foundation. Very lightweight, very like a natural finish kind of foundation where it looks like you're not wearing any. The only thing is, if you do have imperfections or freckles that you like to cover up, I will say that this isn't going to be the one for you. Personally, I'm not really the biggest fan of this foundation, which is actually why I am so glad that it is finally empty. I mean, I know it looks like it's still got a load in the bottom, but it is actually empty, which I am so happy about. Like, I know that sounds a bit bad, but I'm not really into this foundation because I like full coverage, and this isn't full coverage at all. Like, you really do have to build it up. But it smells nice. Don't get me wrong, it smells nice. Sometimes I just like a little bit of like something on my skin if I'm not really going for much for the makeup day. So, but if you want to look full beat, this isn't the foundation for you, if that makes sense. So, but speaking of flawless, I have a combination that I have been loving so much for ages now. So the first part of the combination is, of course, another foundation. I know I've been through a lot of foundations in this time, but this is the last foundation. This foundation is so good. Like, I am obsessed with this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. I mean, even though I don't have, I mean, it says normal to oily skin. I have pretty much normal skin, but I absolutely love this foundation. This foundation is just one of the best foundations I have ever used. The coverage on it, oh my god, like, I just love this foundation. I've got mine in the shade 102 Fair Ivory, which I think is probably one of the lightest ones. I mean, I am pretty pale, and honestly, I just love this foundation. This is my everyday go-to foundation, and honestly, if I had to go to a deserted island and could only take one foundation, it will be this one every single time. You know why? Because it's so good and I love it, and I'm going to rebuy it every single time I run out, because I don't think I can live without this one. Like, this is just everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is so good. I love it. Love it. So much that I'm going to throw it. The next part of the combination is pretty much everyone's favourite concealer, or if you're in the UK at least anyway, and that is the Collection Lasting Affection 16 Hour Wear Concealer. I've got mine in the shade Fair. Fair is actually lighter than light, which is kind of weird because normally light is normally lighter than fair, but in this case Fair is the lightest one that you can get. This and that foundation in a combo together, like, use that foundation and then put this as a concealer, oh my god, you will look absolutely flawless. Like, that is literally my favourite base foundation wise and concealer wise ever to go with. I mean, there's just not, honestly, you really do need to try that combination. Get this foundation, use this concealer together, oh my god, like, obviously blend your foundation in as normal, and then put your concealer on and, you know, blend that out. Oh my god, like, if you do it with a beauty blender anyway, the finish that you will get with it, I can't. It's so freaking good, and I literally love it so much. Like, and I really love this concealer because I just love it. Like, it's just so creamy, and it's just stunning. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. I just love it so much, and like, I just can't. Like, this is another product that I just can't live without. Like, if I was on a deserted island, this would be the concealer that I would take every time. I mean, to be fair, it's a toss-up between these two concealers every time, but this one wins just by default, to be honest. Like, by default, this one wins automatically, but this one is also still good. So, you know, you should maybe get both. I mean, I'm not trying to make you buy and spend your money, but honestly, if you want good concealers, try these two out. You will not regret it, I promise you. Honestly, oh my god. Now the last, I got way too excited about that concealer and foundation combination, but trust me, they are so good. Like, oh. Okay, and then the last product is this, it's upside down, brow pencil with obviously the empty side, this side. I mean, it's got the tiniest little bit left, but I can't seem to make my brows look good with it. And then it's obviously got a spoolie at the end. Isn't that word so nice? Spoolie. I don't know why. Say it, trust me, you'll love it. But yeah, like this, oh my god, I remember back in like February, no not February, April I think it was, I spoke about this in my April favourites video. Literally, I mean, obviously I've been out of this for ages, because I don't know where I can get Sport FX from. Basically, I think these are supposed to be kind of gym proof, I suppose. I don't know, I'm just guessing from the name because this is Sport. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, this brow pencil, literally it changed my brow game so much, and I'm so sad that I'm out of it because I just love it. I mean, I'm keeping it for the spoolie. The spoolie! It's filthy as anything, but yeah. Like, the spoolie on this is so good. It's actually quite like a nice firm spoolie on it. How many times can I say spoolie in one video? I don't know. Like, it can really like brush your eyebrows up, and you can like really shape them, really like manipulate those brow hairs. Couldn't think of what they were called then. But yeah, you can really manipulate your brow hairs with this spoolie, and yeah, I just love it. I mean, the only thing that I will say is don't press too hard with this, because if you make a mistake, it's obvious that you've made a mistake with it. But I mean, obviously, just, you know, go through your brows really nice and gentle with it, and you know, then spoolie your brows a bit, go over it a bit more, spoolie them out a bit more, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. It's a really good brow pencil. The only thing is, I think this is actually quite an expensive brand, if I remember, because I actually got this out of a glossy box, and I tried it out and I was like, ooh, okay, I see you, you know. So yeah, and then I just loved it ever since. I mean, you know, which is why I am so sad that I cancelled my glossy box subscription, because guess what? This month they've got unicorn and mermaid boxes with unicorn and mermaid themed makeup in them, like full size makeup and beauty products, and I was like, it just had to be the time that I'm not going to get it, am I? Doesn't it? Like, I don't know, glossy box, if you're watching this, can I have one please? I know you're probably not, but you know, just in case you're still out there and you're watching me or whatever, I don't know. Obviously no one's going to be like, you know, watching me from a company or whatever, but still, you never know. But yeah, I mean, like obviously, I'm done with this now, so I don't need it in my hand anymore. I'm going to keep it in my hand because I like it. I mean, obviously, I am pretty much a drugstore makeup fanatic, like literally, is fanatic the right word? I don't know, probably not, but you know what I mean, like, drugstore makeup, I mean, I grew up with drugstore makeup and, you know, it's just been everything that I've ever known about makeup. I mean, to be honest, this is probably one of my most expensive products that I used to have. I've also got some Ofra now, that's pretty expensive, and I've also got some Morphe, which I mean, I don't really know whether Morphe can you know, qualify as a high end, but to be fair, they are still a little bit on the pricey side, but I mean, I think they're the more affordable end of, you know, pricey. But yeah, I mean, a lot of those products, I am so sad that I have finished them, and I want some more. The only thing is I really don't know where I can find this, so I'm going to have to go out and find a drugstore alternative. I think Maybelline has brought out a eyebrow pencil, or they've got an eyebrow pencil or whatever, that is pretty damn good, so I'm going to have to invest in that one. So yeah. Alright, so that completes this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I know I got a little bit excited about that foundation concealer combination, but if you're a makeup lover like me, you completely understand. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for subscribing if you already have subscribed. But if you haven't and you want to see more from me, then all you got to do is just hit that red button below that says subscribe, and you'll be part of my unicorn family club. So yeah, I mean, because we're all unicorns on this channel, you see. So yeah, thank you again, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!